So Pony Island is a bit like Frog Fractions, which has kind of popped up again in the world as of late because of Frog Fractions 2, which is basically just a weird, self-aware almost game. It starts making jokes. It starts breaking the fourth wall. It starts doing things that you don't expect. There's just weird shit that happens that I wouldn't want to say. That's kind of spoilery, but you're playing this game and you're kind of in the game, but you're not in the, like, you're playing a game in a game. And there's weird stuff in the menus. Like, the game just has fun. But what I didn't expect with Pony Island is there's a really fun puzzle game in here too. Like, it actually turned into more of a puzzle game than anything else. And let's see, I got a ticket. And the puzzles are fun and filled with some great ideas that really have no business being in this game. Oh, did I mention Undertale? It's also like Undertale in that respect, in that kind of jokey, I didn't expect there to be great puzzles in here sort of game. It does dumb shit where the back button breaks and then you have to pick it up and put it back on the back button. It's dumb fun, but it's very creative. Like, look, this is the puzzle screen. Basically, this is the first puzzle where, like, the key moves down, and then the little squares, you can put different symbols in the squares, so there are arrows going down or left or right. And as it, progresses, it gets more crazier. I don't know. And you're basically trying to get out of the game, get out of the machine, break out of it, or whatever you want to call it. And there's these other symbols that, like, stop what you're doing. There's stuff towards the end where when the little key symbol, which you need to get the key to get to the end, if you have this one symbol, it splits it into two. And so you have to use the two symbols now, which are like auto moving. And then there's warps to different parts of the thing to do all this other shit. The puzzle mechanics are great. It's very funny. It's very short. As I said, it's like 2 hours, but unlike Super Hot, it's appropriately priced for this 2 hour thing. I can't believe Super Hot is like $25. This is not about Super Hot, but it almost is. It's a great game. It's fun. It's not anything amazing. Like, I think it is on some people's game of the year list or like honorable mentions or something. It's not that amazing, but it's definitely worth your time. It is totally a sit down for 2 hours like you'd watch a movie and play this instead and enjoy its sense of humor and it's bizarre shit where you're kind of like hacking a computer and clicking on things to see what happens and just solving this bizarre Pony Island mystery, which is unlike any other except for kind of Undertale and kind of Frog Fractions. So it's not unlike some other things. But it's great. This might be the shortest review ever. It's good. It's a really good game. It's not amazing. You can probably get it for like $5. It's worth $5. You gonna watch some shitty movie in the theater? No. Go play Pony Island. It's a game that's not really about ponies. Except for this part and a lot of the parts which are about ponies. I think they might have gone a little overboard with calling it Pony Island, but I love the idea of someone buying this game and not knowing what it is and just thinking it's a game about ponies. I do love that. It's secretly a puzzle game though. Do not... Oh, this is what it does that's really cool too. There's like the two squares, and then if you take a square off, it stops the key, but you can continue moving the pieces around, which is so... Like, you'd expect it, like, oh, you broke the puzzle, let me reset it. But it doesn't reset. So it does that intentionally a lot of times where you're going to have to wait for it to move and then move the pieces around and create loops to, like, change variables and then move the things around so then it gets out of the loop. And it's so creative. It's way more creative with the puzzles than it needs to be. And it's so fun, too. Where it's like, paywall. Like, no, let me break the paywall right here with the code. It makes it's like a cute kind of way of, you're breaking the code of this game. It's good. It's a good time. And there are ponies in it. Oh, and it does this fun thing. Oh, that's spoilery, but it does something no, it does two things. It does two fucking things at the end that happen, and I'm like, what's going on? I don't get it. And then once you get it, you realize that is fucking so smart. So smart what it does. It really, it's like pay attention to me, and then it does something, and I'm like, huh, what's going on? It's like, were you paying attention? Right in what I said. And I'm like, oh no, like you tricked me. Like it fucking tricked me. And it didn't just like, it really shouldn't have. It shouldn't have tricked me in this way, but it really did. Oh, it was so fun. It was so good when it happened. I can't say what it is, but it was so good when it happened. I did not expect it at all. And that was so cool. I completely forgot about that. That was so cool. Oh man, this game's mean to you sometimes like that. It does another thing too where it like pretends to crash, which I won't tell you how to get out of. So smart and fun and weird and funny. Not a lot of funny games this year, except for Pony Island. Funniest game of the year. No, that might not be true.